Hey YouTube, Coppersan here. Today we're getting up early and are leveling the remastered Dawn Warrior to level 200 while going over all the skill changes that were introduced with the Ignition update. I'm just happy that the new Night of Sigma tutorial is not as long as the new Explorer one. No one likes smashing that next button for 30 minutes straight. Dawn Warriors have been changed quite significantly with the Ignition update. You learn both the Sun and Moon stance in first job, and now you only have one attacking skill that changes depending on your stance. The Solar Slash and Lunar Divide, with Lunar Divide looking straight stolen out of Adelher's skill book. These two attacks will form the basis of your classes. They are your main mobbing and bossing skill and will grow over time. Both attacks have about the same range but different visuals, and there is your new and improved soul element that grants you stacks every time you use your solar or lunar skills and the attack hits. These attacks are called Cosmic Orb stacks. For now, they only buff your damage and nothing else. The Soul Element is one of your few tutorial skills, don't forget to turn it on. In your second job, you get hit by some Cosmic Ray, learning a new type of skill, Cosmic Matter. We're all made of stardust here. These new purple skills make use of the new stacking mechanic. You can now manipulate dark matter made up of particles that do not absorb, reflect or emit light. Scientists have been trying to find this matter for years and you wield this power, making funny balls that explode. And of course, the more stacks you have, the more damage you'll do with your purple attacks. I found this attack rather useless, so I didn't really use it when grinding. Just spam my first job attack that gets buffed with your Celestial Vision 1 skill. In your second job, you also learn your second toggle skill, Equinox Cycle. Finally, the skill was made into a toggle, it's no longer a buff. The skill allows you to switch between your Sun and Moon stance and buffs both stances. And besides your other passives, your stacking passive gets a buff with every job advancement, allowing for even more fat stacks on stacks. The entire second job advancement I was helping out the residents of Vienna Strait. Nothing beats some good old seal clubbing, and this theme dungeon rewards a belt and face accessory, so we got that going for us too. The third job advancement is here, and boy am I ready to grow my skills. Finally, some more range for our main attack, which will get another boost. We learn a new Cosmic Shower skill, which is a place down skill that rains down small meteors that deal damage to nearby enemies. You can buff the duration and damage of the skill with the passive hyper skills, and the more stacks you have, the longer the skill will last. In third job, you also get your bossing debuff skill, True Sight. Using the skill lowers enemies' defense and increases the final damage enemies receive by 5%. A great skill to use when bossing, and you learn your first rush skill. This class seems to be in a bit in a hurry. They get a rush skill, a dash skill in fourth job, and 2 more dashes with their hyper skills. Dawn Warriors going at the speed of light here. However, during the entire grind, I was just mostly using my main mobbing attack and that meteor skill. The other skills do come in handy when bossing though, and thanks to your Will of Steel passive, you take less damage and recover 5% of your max HP every 4 seconds. And finally, we have hit level 100 and get to 4th job. A quick stop at Zakum gives us a few of his generous level ups. Your main attack finally unleashes its final form. No more jumpy bossing attacks, but also no more super stance, sadly. In 4th job, you also learn one of your most useful cosmic skills, Cosmic Burst. You can use the skills separately or right click it to turn on auto mode. And every time you get to 5 stacks, you get the next stack, then the skill will trigger automatically when it is on cooldown, which is pretty convenient. And even better, Dawn Warriors get their own bind with their 4th job, and it looks pretty cool as well. You learn your new 5-second cooldown dash, Equinox Slash, and a whole lot of passive buffs for your skills. Dawn Warriors are pretty okay to level. With their reduced damage intake, passive healing, and plenty of damage lines, I don't think anyone will have any trouble leveling up. Reaching level 140, we unlock our hyper skills, which are revamped as well. There are now 2 dashes that have a 45-second cooldown shared, and you can only use them within 5 seconds of each other. These skills are also your invincibility frames, so don't spam them carelessly. Your other new hyper skill is Cosmic Forge. This skill, when active, increases your damage and allows you to hold a double amount of stacks, directly buffing your other cosmic skills as well, increasing the duration of your Cosmic Shower even more, and the amount of orbs created by Cosmic Burst, and lowering the cooldown of that skill as well. It's a pretty neat skill that works wonders with your 5th job skill Cosmos, but we first need to slash a few more monsters before we get it there. Make sure to fight Horntail for some boss accessories, and at level 199 complete the level 190 Scrapyard introduction quest for a free level up to level 200 or 202 if you're hyper burning as well. So 5th job, finally the game is beginning. There is a completely new skill here called Cosmos. This will deal 468% damage 5 times up to 12 enemies for 15 seconds. But there is a twist, the skill is affected by your stacks. The more stacks you consume when using the skill, the quicker the attack interval of the skill gets. Combine this with your Cosmic Forge skill, boosting your stacks up to 10, and this attack deals quite a mean punch of damage. It even changes animations and it looks drop dead gorgeous. If only the other Space Warrior chat could get such a treatment. Rift of Damnation, one of your other 5th job skills, has been changed as well. Now when active, you'll be able to use your old hyper skill Styx Crossing again. I really like how this skill is similar to one of Michiel's 5th job skills, but bigger and more badass. When this skill is active, using Styx Crossing will sometimes spawn a rift that can be blown up if you keep attacking it, dealing even more damage. The skill feels very powerful to use both when bossing and grinding. The skill, together with your flare / 5th job skill, that pops out another massive attack every now and then. Grinding with this class just feels really powerful. And to top it all off, there still is Soul Eclipse. This skill spawns the sun and moon, creating an eclipse, dealing damage every now and then, and you can use the skill again to cut the eclipse for an epic finale. You're invincible when casting the skill as well. Dawn Warriors have it pretty easy when it comes to their 5th job trio nodes. The one containing Solar Slash, Lunar Divide, Cosmic Shower and Cosmic Burst is all you need, easy peasy. For their inner ability, I would go with 20% boss damage on the first line, 8% damage against debuff enemies on the second line, and critical rate plus 20% on the third line. Or just go for meso and drop lines when you're grinding. Dawn Warriors don't have the highest base critical rates though, so getting a boost in that is definitely welcome. The Dawn Warrior has received quite a few changes. Some are nice, some are a bit disappointing, like the lack of super stance. Overall, this class is very strong and it's an explosive warrior that will have no trouble both with bossing and grinding. It does need a small boost in their base IED, critical rate and boss damage before it really turns into a proper bossing mule though, but that's nothing that a bit of Legion and Link skills can't fix. It's a very powerful class with a ton of lines that will feel very satisfying to play for most. And that was all for today. What do you think of the remastered Dawn Warrior? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, many thanks to our members for making these videos possible. Many thanks to Niels the Coninck, Raar maar waar, Sebastian Hanoy, Ryalias, Terry Kim, Vareese, Cowdy Mora, Lee, Historycanon, BackSpaceOTI, Saffronyx, Ziggy Deer, Flidiot, Knifesu, Cloudfix, Jesus Rodriguez, Digby, Vira, Trevor, Michael Menchaca, Ratius, Justin Vale, Silvio Nato, Afterlord _ MS, Striker Elk, Tidal 1 Fun, Radical Jaws, Riser Are Sir Tito 655, Mathias Simonsson, PC Game Life, The Passenger, Martin Panzik, Conrad Cristales, Ace Light, Mr. Narc, Ben Wolf, Max Bernhardt, Muka 1017, BNB King, Scotty Flies Fast, Priscilla, Brendon Cam, Vague Botnet, Fecco, Victor Sundstrom, ceemak, Only, Rashid Alarudi, Gerlando Balavia, Gianfranco Calderon Canafero, Lucky Beats, Matthew Dev, Gummy Bullet, Lord Fazil, Spuds D. Kaiser, Zunnen, That Archer Guy, Grogro, and Gabriel Eck. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and happy mapling!